Okay, so I'm recording this and I don't really know what's going to happen. So, I figured this is my first time ever doing anything this type of scale. Um, and it's just me and Bree. So, here's what's going on. And maybe you guys can give me feedback. So, we have all these recordings and we have like dozens, we have hours. I don't even know if I put them actually all. Like, okay, so it looks like it's all these, right? And if you go over the details here, like you can see there, these are huge. Yeah, so like there's like several hours worth, right? Maybe like actually 12 hours worth. I don't know. I'm too lazy to count. I could count right now, like, but I'm talking right now, so I don't really care. Um, and then there's more videos where that came from over here. Um, hence is why I was like, I don't think it matters. So what am I getting at whenever I'm showing you all this? Well, here's the thing. I've always been inspired by Outer Wilds. Um, my journey with this game was when it first came on Xbox, like back when COVID was a thing. I was trying it, and then I was worried about well making rent, so I stopped playing it. Um, a lot of my dreams end up I put on the back burner to well go pay rent because that's the responsibility thing to do. I never really seek them out because I'm like, well, because back then I never thought I was gonna make money off a game, so I didn't even bother recording my first ever playthroughs. And here I am now. I record. So we're in August right now. We're specifically August 8th, and I recorded this back in like what, a little bit before May when Lance was born. So when my first kid was born. So what I'm getting at is obviously the first video I had to learn a couple things, right? So I upload as MP4. I need to go back and upload as a AVC ACC for the quality of sound because MP4 just really compresses it. Um, so here I am. I'm only literally 10 minutes into this. I've actually only had time today to go touch this because, well, life gets in the way. So well, not really life gets in the way, it's just you have to focus on other things. So, what I'm getting at with this recording is maybe I'm doing this too differently. So, when me and Bree first played this, we had a second recording on her computer, but the problem is that audio sounds like garbage. You can hear the pops in our mics. Um, and it's resulted me to use different mics, and we tried to, well, what we're doing with this video is recording it in Adobe. Sometimes we're recording it in OBS, and what we're trying to do is well recapture what we did. And I feel for the authenticity, that's the better way to do it. Um, however, maybe a lot of people, here's the thing: we're all consumers in the terms of content. We all have a lot of feedback. I want to throw this video out there just to see what y'all thought because like all of I'm kind of chucking it up all to July, but I haven't had time to do anything in July, barely. Um, we do the what's it called? We do the podcast stuff just to kind of get our muscles working to where we can get people on and try to make it fun. So me and Bert are trying to work on ourselves, but I kind of want to make this video as a time to reflect, the time to actually hear feedback from. Well, who better than the people who do listen to some of our stuff as of right now? Um, you know, just hear feedback. So I'm going to kind of get a little bit more in the weeds, and maybe you might see something that I don't. But so I'll play the video, and as I do, I have these production notes. Um, okay, I was looking at my tabs, but okay, cool. So and a lot of it kind of like, so a lot of these production notes are I sort by character, because when we make our game, we're gonna do something like in this format where I'll take like a character's name, I'll give it like a description, like Slate, like from Timber Hearth, is Commander Meowth impression from Twerp, because he has a really rugged voice, and I just kind of like it. Twerp, don't sue me. Or the Canadian Empire if it runs them, don't sue me. But so and then I try to kind of mix and match it and kind of have fun with it. So first I do a cleanup, and after I do a cleanup, because again, our mics suck to the point where we can't just go out and buy really good mics. Um, because yeah, I know what you're thinking, like, money is that tight, but so we have to make do with what we have, just to kind of have fun with the project. But at the same time, if it makes the project listenable, maybe it's better just to hold out for the next 2 months, if not to the whole year, before I can even try getting this whole video thing out. Which that would suck, but I don't know what else to do at this point. So this is not dead in the water. I've never understood the fee. I just keep doing stupid stuff till um, and then I'll just keep going until we get to a point, Um, so like Culus is me. I have written down, so I'll come back to the videos if I are them. And when I see there's not one, me and Bree will, because that's something we talked about was in our original playthrough was we should go back and voice some of these people and give it kind of a unique dialogue, either do it word to word or abridge it. Either way, if someone is really watching us to get the vibe of the game, they can always just mute us and read what we're saying. But we figured everyone's watching the game because we're playing the game. And sometimes when you play a game, you hear certain things in the dialogue and you're like, it's kind of funny, a little nod of saying like, hey, we don't really remember it that well. So that's kind of where we're going with it. And this is like, I don't know, it's going to be like a 50-part video, you know what I'm saying? Like a 50-part series. Um, Before I die, I've always wanted to do something like this. So if you could give me feedback, just put in the comment below, and yeah, I would appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time, or whenever me and Bree decide to go actually produce a video. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much.